our Final Fantasy XIV Online with last time. We have officially become the Warrior of Darkness, bringing night to a land of everlasting light. Which is going to probably upset those in Yulmore, but who cares about them? They suck. We're now to the point where, depending on what kind of class we are, what role we have, we must now join and team up with one of 4 people. Yup. Kerrig, Lurik, and Grandson. And because we are currently a melee DPS, the Reaper, because I'm changing things up, we'll be with Lurik, which seems to be an archer. I don't think he's a bard. I think he's just an archer. But he might be a bard, who knows? We'll have to see. Oh, greater sport. Lurik thinks you just might be the answer to his prayers. Let's find out if we are. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... What's with the look? Lurik is a cutie, that's what? Okay. Yes, of course you are. Just plain from the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of man I've been looking for. You're perfect. Huh? My name is Lurik, and I am a bounty hunter. Not just any bounty hunter, I'll have you know. Nay, I am not wont to settle for run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin eaters. Not only that, I have recently set my sights on a particularly notable fiend, one of the 4 cardinal virtues, whose infamous instigators of the flood itself. Naturally, it will take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater, and I am not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I am confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I have in mind to recruit. Walk away without a word or feign interest. Walk away without a word. This guy's a little weird. I think I'm, wait! I have money! Lots and lots of money! You'll be well rewarded for your service, on my honor. However, as much as I am certain you are the right man for the job, 'tis only meant that I put your skills to the proof. A simple test should suffice. Pray do not be offended, but you would be shocked how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others. I'm gonna get paid, I guess. That's what. Pardon me. How you doing, Lucian? Back, sir. Wonder if anyone can sleep in the city in such an uproar. But will you be retiring to your quarters? No. I need to do this. I remember it saying that it's one of the things that we need to do in order to actually continue on with the main quest, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Out of here. To the left, okay. gosh darn it, fine. There he is. Yo. Here we are, a proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your worth. Naturally, we require bait to lure one out of hiding. Oi! My lord, got your package here. Well done, my good man, and here's your payment. Oh, this? The bait in question. Easier to have it delivered than to take a detour and pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well. Time is money. Now then, you need only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it will take long for something to come hither. Use the bait to lure the beast. Okay, you can help me. Ugh. I'm sorry, I can't stop yawning. Iguana meat? Why go to the hassle of procuring your own bait when you can hire someone to do it for you? Guess that's fair. Oh, Ravenous Mylodon. Fantastic! I knew I was not wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystarium at once. Alrighty. Congratulations on a kill well made, my good man. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. Huh? Crunch, crunch, crunch. Snort, slurp, grunt. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef. Belch. Another helping? No. Are you sure? It really is no bother. Oh, very well. I should like to return to our earlier discussion, that of the virtue I have engaged you to hunt with me. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvant in the guise of Rendere, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of Eld. She's the most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm, though her movements are unpredictable. She has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinarily dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head, why not leave her be? If anything, she's not aiding local communities after a fashion. Alas, no, for the beasts she slays rise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. So you see, this one wretched sin-eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Norvant. Only you and I can stop her. So she was a warrior of light? What an odd thing to ask. But never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever 100 years ago doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is, Rendere was the greatest hunter who ever lived, and beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the warriors of light were before they became sin-eaters, that's what they are now, so we'd best be doing folks a favor by killing one. Well, what say you, friend? Will you hunt Andrea with me? I hope I live to regret this with pleasure. Why not? So begins our formal partnership. Ah, I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side, the picture of courage and camaraderie. It's going to be grand. Naturally, it will take us time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and unpredictable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. Cool. Oh, is the reward lacking? My apologies. Next time I'll see that you receive rather more substantial compensation. Reek seems rather surprised to see you standing before him. Wait, it's you! It's really you! You actually came! Huh? I mean, never mind. You're here to hunt Andrea with me, yes? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? And would you know it, one of my hirelings should be returning with new information any moment now. Greetings, my lord. I am pleased to report that Andrea has recently sighted in Wrong, in the vicinity of Samuel's backbone, it would seem. Apparently, there was a right vicious spider what was giving folks trouble, and now that it's been turned, it's about a dozen times worse. They'd be grateful for any assistance. I see. Well done, my friend. Your payment is promised. Why bother going out and about pestering the small folk for news when you can employ others to do it for you. The better to devote our precious time to rather more important matters, I say. And owing to my winning strategy, we may now depart for Amrong and the delightfully named Samuel's Backbone. For its pursuing the spider, we may yet find its maker. Hiya, Vanilla. Have I done the weekly treasure trove objective? No, I don't think I know what that is. Go to collections. Under duty tab. Sorry. Mogpendium? Aether Compass? Mogpendium? Oh. Interesting. These bonus objectives can be completed once per week, and each player will be assigned their own objective. Regular tomestones can be claimed for the Mogpedium under completion. Complete quest hopes confluence to unlock. And I can't do it. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. Hopefully I'll unlock it soon. Oops. Not my fault, it's random. No worries then, no worries. Alright, time to beat up a big glowy spider. Yay. This is certainly the place. I gather those bones once belonged to dear Samuel, but I see no troublesome arachnid. Being a rather large desert, I had considered hiring a few trackers to hasten our search, but I have yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. Pity. Bah! Nothing for it but to roll up our proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and search the sands for the sin-eater spider. Whoever finds it first may have the honor of slaying it themselves. And should we not find it, well, after we both have searched for a suitable length of time, I say we meet back here. Let the hunt begin. I could have gotten Priya. Oh, the turtles are breaking the tower. I was wondering what the heck they were doing. Ah, Praetorian. You survey the surrounding sands but find no trace of the spider you seek. Sibyllus, leave me alone. I don't want to fight. I get enough experience from quests. There's one thing I like about being higher level. I can just pass through the mobs without worry. I can't do that anymore. I can't remember the last time I've had to really worry about the mobs. I'm still not quite used to Reaper yet. Which is not surprising because I've been a red mage for a long while now, for at least 2 of the expansions. Pardon me, turtles. I don't want to get in the way of you tearing down the building. Uh-oh. Where's a friend? Alright, we gotta talk to the Warrior of Light. Oh, that is... There she is. The Scourge of Norvent. The Devourer of Souls. Balam quits. We bring this mark down. They'll be singing ballads about us to the end of time. Never mind the king's bounty. Hells, we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Flanking maneuver, as discussed. Wait for my signal, then we'll strike as one. Damn it, she's on to us. Don't panic. We planned for this. We'll act as decoys while Renderay brings her down. Go, go. Wait, not yet. There's no need to rush this. You fools! Oh, it is bigger than I thought. Sonnet, always so headstrong. Look at me. My head. I can't. Oh. No. That's... No. No. Come back here. Finish it, you bloody bastard. Finish me. Nope. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I'll not let it end like this. I promise. I'll kill that god's damned beast if it's the last thing I do. she's gone. Hey, what was that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way you were thrashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. By the gods! And I thought we were lucky just to catch a glimpse of Andrea. But you're also telling me you were granted a vision of her past with this power of yours? Though, two warriors killed while hunting a great horned beast. A beast the surviving companion vows to slay in revenge. I have heard this tale before. I know it. Bah! It's a common enough tale of sort, I suppose. And regardless, she's gone. Come, let's return to the Crystarium and celebrate your accomplishment. Table is set, and so I bid you raise a glass with me, that together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment. Lurik, you're a loud eater. Nah, no. I didn't read it. Had your fill, I've had enough bottles ready and waiting to be opened. No? Oh, very well if you insist. I have to look back through the logs. It occurs to me, my good man, that I have yet to ask you your name. So quickly did we forge our friendship that I hardly noticed until now. I am Shent. Shent the better. Reek and Shent. Yes, I rather like the sound of that. Reek and Shent, the daring duo, the brave bounty hunters, the scourge of sin eaters. Once we have slain Andrea, not a soul in Northern will not know our names. They shall ring out all across the realm. But I should dwell over much on victory before the struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. To be prudent to send double, nay, triple the agents afield to seek out promising new leads. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a gillionaire. Worried about the budget of our brave endeavor? Well, don't be. I am prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared, none whatsoever. Spared no expense. Oh, not ready yet? Oh, I need to be level 74 for it. Okay, I need another couple levels. Good to know. We can continue on with the main story quest then. Bexa, uproar, retire to my quarters. Very good. In light of the present situation, I had illumination prepared for all of our rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. talking with our ghostly warrior of darkness friend. Yep. Cool.
So it's your lot's turn to be the warriors of darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
Hey, Ardbert. Been watching, have you?
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden. Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin? Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. So when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time? I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
So this is what the light was hiding.
Hello?
He's here. I must go to him.
Okay. Hello. Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magitech facility in the Source. No! I don't wanna. Oh wait. Oh wait.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Okay. Oh, Estinian! Oh, Estinian! Oh, Estinian, don't die. Okay.
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
Oh, is this gonna be a team up of these two? Oh no! The Empire has no
When the
chance!
alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death? Your armor is most distinct.
Much as yours.
Estinian is too cool to die now.
I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
There's only like 2 left right now.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
Impressive.
The receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I
Oh
must
my
assume their
God.
attempts to rape the afflicted have failed.
Cryo and
What of their
Dotteru are the
champion?
best as well. I love all our friends,
Away
man.
on another business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
That's certainly a way of looking at it, I guess.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill.
My gosh.
Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Huh. From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Between two worlds. Ah! That's one of the places I want to go to as well, is Garlemald. I felt like we were getting a tease of that with the burn and everything, like we were getting ready to head there next, but then we got like this detour to the first world. Which I'm not complaining about. I do like this as well. This is very interesting, because it's another like thread from back in Heavensward that I was very curious about, the Warriors of Darkness from then, that they came from this world. So I am fine with this detour, but I would like to visit / check out Garlemald at some point, because I'm interested in that place. Alright, Manager Sweets. Manager Sweets is wearing a grave expression. Uh-oh. Ah, begging your pardon, sir, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it Yulmore has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Oh, there's their answer. Given the timing, one can only assume they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the Octopus, deliberating a response. Cool. I'm ready. Yulmore sucks anyway. What is this? A job well done. Oh, Haggy, what do you... Oh, yep, I'm doing this. Haggy's looking for someone willing to make a delivery to Fort Job. Hail, sinner. Might this old woman impose upon you to travel to Fort Job in your stead? My son, Chathwick, is with the guard out there. I have a package for him that wants delivering. I go myself, but my knees simply aren't up to the task. Thank you. I can do that. Since we now have Aether Stream quests, are there any others in town? Not that I'm noticing. So we don't have to worry about any more in here. Alright. Let's go speak with the dude. Mr. Orc. You have business with the Crystal Exarch. Just say the word and I'll be happy. Yes, I need to speak with him. Think there will only be the one? Okay, that's good. Hey guys.
You have come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands.
I've heard.
Laxon Loft, here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
Timing.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round. I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish.
Damn.
Enter.
Oh, how's this gonna go? And what's with that reaction?
Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
Ooh. Oh, hello, Cyberbolt. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much.
Exarch. Were your people responsible?
Thank you.
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
Hi, hi.
His Benevolence, Lord Vorthri, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin-Eater.
I'm
Should
sorry
it
if I'm...
transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
Also, sorry if I'm not looking at the chat right now. I am very fascinated with what's going on right now.
Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky.
Hell yeah.
If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Oh-ho. What now, General?
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing.
But what about the main ones?
The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy. Promptly.
Oh, so that they can be thrown from the highest window or turned into a Sin Eater? Frick you. Oh.
One last matter. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Yep, he knows. Interesting. That doesn't... What?
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
Nope, he did. Oh, shit.
I fear he did.
So,
The
regardless, he
general is not a man
knows.
to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmore's army since before Vorthry's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin Eaters. One does not
before
command the
that.
world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmore chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
It is noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
Why didn't he then?
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Oh, shit! I thought she disappeared with the other warriors of darkness.
To convey her to Yulmore before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
So Minfilia is a title now? Generations of Minfilias? It's a title now, okay.
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Maren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you. Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right, though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
What about this Minfilia, though? Even if she's not the same person I know, I'd still want to save her because she has some kind of tie to her. We'll see, I suppose. Alrighty. We will continue to watch the Yulmorns. Please. Also, again, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you, Cyberbolt. And thank you, Vanilla Lily, for bringing him here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry I wasn't more active during all that. I didn't want to miss anything with the cutscene going on, you know what I mean? Sorry. I have regrets. I should have just used the Aetheryte. I'll use the one at the top here. Seems an age since we bade Minfilia farewell. Whatever you think Morn's going to tell you about Minfilia, it won't be what you're expecting. Just trust me. I think Minfilia is a title now. Yes. If you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They're experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Now, tell me about Minfilia. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I have finished off some few outstanding tasks, that is, while I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the lower level below. Should, I say, for while there is a place for everything here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't, so, good luck. Thanks, Morin. Ow. There's Alize, where's Alphino? Is there a stepladder we can borrow? Hey, that's very true as well. Wait, where's Alphino? Also, we have lyrics now. No luck as yet. Alright. Book does not appear to be here. Alright, so the shelf to the left of Alizé is no. Just as your eyes begin to blur, they finally come to rest on a copy of the illustrated tale of the Oracle of Light. Yes, finally. I'll let Alizé know we found it. Or I found it. That's the book, is it? Mm-hmm. You found it, did you? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's look at it. Storybook time. Here you go, Morin. Put it in its place when you're done with it, please. Yes, intended for younger readers, this tome, featuring winsome illustrations, tells the beloved tale of the Oracle of Light. Hand it over. Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I've finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin at once. Yes, please. So what happened to Minfilia over here, then? Without further ado, then. It began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvent. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hair of spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. Okay. When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. This got me like, One with hair of spun gold and eyes of clear sapphire, she was hailed as the Oracle Reborn, and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Yulmoran army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the self-same eyes, that self-same hair, and those self-same powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yulmor. She too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. Has she literally been reincarnating over and over as literally the same Minfilia, dying over and over again here for over 100 years now? That concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Norvent on numerous occasions. And were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or knowledge of her previous incarnations. Okay. Still, regardless. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. Can you tell us of the current Minfilia? She was found by the Yulmoran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care. Or rather, their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name. For by that time, under Lord Vothry's rule, Yulmor had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key. For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Yulmoran's best interest for her to remain under their control. But then, 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Thancred. That has to be Thancred. He's the only one stealthy enough to be able to do that. Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Lorne. Might I trouble you for a word, Shent? Outside? Yeah. I want to save this Minfilia now. Also, Al. This seems a suitable place for a chat. As you will have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. Hell yeah. They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. What happened? We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Heidelin's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people first witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesake, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Heidelin's blessings. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Right, Shen? One's generally been enough. But fine. Quite. I see you've made up your minds. Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. The scouts have confirmed that Yamoran forces at Lux and Aloft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Yulmore ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do it quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. No, why does that happen sometimes? Alright, complete so I can go back and read what the heck he just said. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Event. Which I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium. Alright, let's hear him out. Trust Minfilia's rescue to the people of the Crystarium. Alright then. Let's hear what the Exarch has to say. Deep gold headgear. Alright, what's the proposal?
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Today, we're bad guys.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Be careful, the General.
Very good. See to your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Alright, Lena, what do you got for us? So you'll be joining the Guard. But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Crystal. Where's your salute, soldier? Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempt, certainly. Hey, he's like, hey, wait a minute. Now, first things first, you'll need uniforms. Go to the crystalline mean and report to Katniss. She'll see you measured and fitted. Cool. Many here have a place in their heart for Minfilia. We must ensure this mission succeeds, for all of their sake. Catless, I need gear. Ah, and there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. They look no different. Same with me. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's already fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then. See to it, and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. Alright, what's going on? What are we doing? As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. The safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided whenever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit? Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deployed from Fort Job and the other from the Hostile Imperium. You and Alphina will join the former. Gent, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at Bagirix? She'll issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friends, and we shall see you in the field. It's quite far to the imperative, so we may make use of an Amaro from the rookery, after you have collected the serum, of course. Okie then. Hello, Chesamil. Yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard came for your dram, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you, it's bitter as sin. Prince's Kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be Crone's Kiss. Just aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow, but if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss, hee hee. Glug glug. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back. Yay, okay. Yes, what do you require of me? An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you will have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand. Oh, I have a few pieces of gear I forgot that I got. By that I mean one piece, the Lakeland Cuirass of Maiming. Sure, equip it. Oh. Okay. Oh, and an Aether Current. Okay. I was about to deliver an Amaro to Radisca's Round, one of the locations where the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amaro for departure at once. Radisca's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It is up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. Ah, it's let me fly. Yay! Ooh, and a new flying song. I like it. You know what? I think I actually like this the most out of all of the unique songs for flight, you know? Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us? I don't know who's talking. You? Can't quite tell what you look like. Yes, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see to it to the handler on duty, Zali Van. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. Okay, farther along we go then. Ah, the last Amaro. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Ah, so that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Hostile Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Where's Fort Job again? I need to go there. So I'm going to spend 100 gil just to deliver this package. Plus, by delivering this, I might just gain enough experience to level. Package. Brown paper parcel tied up with string. Like as not to contain a few of Chathwick's favorite things. Oh, food for mother. Everyone will be so pleased. last letter mentioned how distraught she was to hear that members of the guard had given their lives at Holminster Switch, and how touched that so many more risked themselves to protect it. Though of course she would be. Our whole family is from there, after all. I expect that she wanted to express her feelings by preparing food for us. She does that. Wait a moment. You're at Holminster Switch too, weren't you? I saw you on the front lines. I knew it. I don't think I could ever forget the sight of you, facing down eater after eater without ever once flinching. It's not just me. You're an inspiration to all of us. Here's an idea. What if you pass these out to the rest of the guard? I'm sure that they'll be awestruck. Sure. Homemade meal. Food lovingly prepared by Heggy. Yeah, my thanks. For this, of course, but also for the battle. I remember you well. Though we lost many, it would have been many more without your aid. Whee! Ow. Here you go, handmade meal. Ah, food. Thank you. And may I just say, it's a true honor to have you here. Your bravery on the field will not soon be forgotten. Grim Cog. Wicked White, you're him. You were there in the middle of it all, strong as 100 men. A bulwark against the tide of eaters that threatened to overwhelm us. Now you brought me a sandwich. Jonrick. Chadwick's mother made this. That's the best news I've had in days. Her cooking is excellent. Sorry that we couldn't save their home, but at least the whole family made it out alive. Blazed, were they? I expected as much. I apologize for asking such a trifling task of you, but we lost a lot of people on that battlefield. Anything that might raise morale is well worth trying. And I thought that if they admire you even half as much as I do, well... In any case, you have my sincere gratitude. I saved my favorite portion of the food for you, so please take it along with my thanks. Oh, grilled rail. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ooh, on the hunt. I need to eventually go back to Thanlin. But for now, we will continue on here in the first. Does the hunt give me something? What does the hunt give me? I guess it won't tell me unless I go there and activate it, huh? I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, that's it, eh? Yeah. So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Oh, okay, yeah, fine. Nope. Oh, I get all this anyway. Okay, cool. With the operation fast approaching, Lena means to put you to work. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them, a task I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see to ford the beasts. Dismissed. Center Captain fears for the fate of one of his men. Damn it all! We can ill afford to lose another. Oh there, friend. Might you lend me your aid? One of my best men has yet to return from his patrol, and I fear the worst. As you can see, his Amaro made it back safely, but my man's nowhere to be found. Could you search for him in my stead? I will go myself, but I cannot, very well abandon my post. Gwe. Bloody beast, where do you think you're... Too late now, I suppose. Wait, do you reckon he's gone back to his rider? Sorry to trouble you, friend, but do you think you could follow that Amaro for us? That scaly brute might be my best chance of finding our man. And take the salve with you. I reckon there's a good chance he's out there, too wounded to have made it back. Okay, I can do that. Amaro fodder dosed with a serum of Prince's Kiss. Gwe. The Amaro happily devours the fodder. Oh, I see. We'll come back to that one then. Anxious Amaro. Gwe. The Amaro is wary at first, but appetite eventually wins out, and it accepts the fodder. Just eat up, buddy. You're gonna need your strength for the operation. Shonard could use a helping hand in doing some much-needed repairs. Oh there! If you're not otherwise occupied at the moment, how about lending me a hand or two? They've got me on repair duty. What with the sorry shape this place is in, it's definitely not a one-man job. Simple enough task. Just take this here pail of mortar, find a couple of spots where the walls are looking ragged, and apply a healthy dab. Thanks, friend. What with our ranks thinned as they are, we need all the help we can get. Oh, I'm dumb. Those are pointing up. so I have to go up there. Oh. Equable Amaro. Quay? Grr. Amaro reels at the smell, but accepts the father nonetheless. Here we go. Reinforcing mortar, a pale filled to the brim with a sticky substance perfectly suited for patching up castle walls. What? Why? Perfect. Whee! Ow. So you hard at work up there, friend. How rest easy tonight knowing that some of the ugliest patches of our walls are looking as good as new. Are you familiar with the history of the Imperative, perchance? It was built nigh on centuries ago by the elves who ruled Lakeland in those days. After the flood, it served as one of our bastions of defense against the Sin Eaters. Yes, this fort's taken its fair share of beatings, but it stands tall to this day, watching over and protecting the Crystarium and its people. And it's our job to keep it standing. Material and manpower shortages be damned. Of course, we can't do it without the generous efforts of volunteers like you. I reckon you have a real talent for repairs. Mayhap I could interest you in joining the guard as a full-time wallmender? I jest, of course. I've already taken enough of your time today. Thank you, friend, and be careful out there. Another model over here. At least I believe it's an Amaro. Oh no, it's not. Tiana appears to be confused about your identity. Hold it right there, Greenhorn. If you thought you could just stroll right past your senior without asking how you might aid me in my duties, you have another thing coming. Just so happens that I have a task for you to perform. This is a supply order that must be delivered to mines at Radiska's Round. You're to take it to him and to do so with all speed. Alright. So I have a few things I need to finish around here, though. Or not. Mara stays intently in the general direction of Damsel. Gue? Gue! Crap. Run! Eyes, the wounded soldier with a gaze that could almost be described as concern. This must be the sentry who was separated from his mount. Gue! Gue! The Amaro eyes you with an expectant gaze. You sense it is hoping that you will tend to the man's wounds. Healing salve. Medical tincture supplied by the Crystarium guard to ease wounds and soothe aches and pains. Use it. Thank you, friend. When the beast knocked me from my mount, I thought it was the end of me for sure. But however did you know where to look? I love the Amaro. Well, he's in my chocobo at the moment, so... My mount led you to me? You don't say. Are you an apology, little fellow? Here, I thought you ran off in fear of my foe, but it turns out you were looking for help the whole time. Can you forgive me for doubting you? Go away. And with that, I'd best head back to the Imperative and let everyone know I'm alright. Thank you, my friend. You saved my life today. You get one for getting all combat classes to 80 or whatever? Okay. Cool. I like one. I like the music that they were playing whenever I was writing the one. But 80 to all combat classes, my gosh. Hello, special delivery. Oh, I gotta go all the way up there. Fun. Alrighty. Hello, mines. Well met, traveler. What brings you to our outpost this day? Piece of parchment detailing an extensive array of building materials and other supplies needed at the Hostile Imperative. There you go. Supply order from Tiana at the Hostile Imperative? But why, pray tell, are you delivering this and not one of our own men? That's what I'd like to know. Mistaken for a new recruit, you say? You really should make a point to clarify the situation next time. Not that I don't appreciate your service, of course, but Tiana has a reputation of running roughshod over anyone she sees. While I am loath to impose upon you further, if you'll be returning to the Imperative regardless, I was hoping I might trouble you to deliver the supplies Tiana has requested. I'm afraid the recent Sin Eater attacks have left us rather short-handed. It will just take a short while to prepare the materials for delivery. I invite you to make yourself comfortable while you wait. Not that there's much in the way of entertainment here. It is a military outpost, after all. Perhaps you can converse with the soldiers? It'd be sure to raise their spirits, and you just might glean some useful information out of them. Alright, I suppose I could do that. I need to go higher up, though, for one of them. Jonard. Hell there, friend. Say, have you ever wondered how Radiska's Round got its name? Wait, don't answer that. I have a mind to tell you anyway. Anyway, bah-ha-ha. Radiska was a guardsman in the early days. One of our best and bravest, as the record tells. They say he gave his life, holding off a horde of Sin Eaters just long enough for a group of refugees to flee to safety. The body of this hero was discovered right here at this tower, and ever since then it's been named in his honor. Makes a man proud to serve, I say. Whee! Meow. Barlier. Traveler. You're an odd one to pick this place for a leisurely excursion. Me? I can think of 100 places I'd rather be. Huh. But since you were kind enough to grace us with your company, why don't I tell you a bit about this place? Rodiska's Round was built on the ruins of an old belfry. In more peaceful days, its clarion call would ring out through Lakeland to announce the time of day. Since the flood, however, the bell serves a purpose far more grim. To warn the residents of Lakeland of Sin Eater attacks. Oh, would that the day return when its ring again brings only joy and not fear. Someday soon, perhaps. Lutusai? No, come back. Hello there, stranger. We don't get many travelers in these parts. What do you think of the Round? She's an odd one as far as forts go, wouldn't you say? Truth is, what you see today is actually the ruins of a larger structure built over a century ago. We took over what was left and converted it into a lookout tower of sorts to serve us in our struggle against the Sin Eaters. Seeing as how it stands as a major fork in the high road, the location's rather ideal, you see. We can see threats coming in from miles away and send out patrols to deal with them before they get too close. Of course, it gets kind of lonely on the way out here, but what can you do? Repair my gear, please. Thank you. Oh, there you are, friend. Did my men have anything of interest to say? In any event, I hope your stay here was not overly tiresome. I'm pleased to inform you that the materials have been packed up and are ready for delivery. Before that, though, please allow me to compensate you for your service. Cool. If you can make the delivery on his behalf, get a ring out of it. Sure. Trust that you're ready to depart? My man Roy Touch has readied the supplies for delivery to the Imperative, so pray speak with him before you take them to the road again. Once again, you have my gratitude. Yow. Hello, Roy. Oh, hello there. I take it you're the good-natured the kindly traveler who's agreed to lug this hefty crate of supplies all the way to the bleeding hostile Imperative. Well, here are the goods. Just aside, you do us great service. We were fortunate when a merchant caravan en route to Amarong decided to sojourn here at the Round for a spell. We were able to restock all manner of supplies that we'd been short on for months. That's how the supply chain works in these parts. Caravans pass through, bound for far-flung locales. We restock supplies as best we can, and then we ship them out to the outposts across Lakeland. Of course, we don't always have enough free hands to make the deliveries. That's why we're more obliged to the kindness of strangers like yourself. Anyhow, I won't keep you any longer. Be safe on the road, friend. I don't feel like running. Stuck. Alright, Captain, I'm back. Your person's safe. There you are. I was hoping that you'd return so I could properly express my gratitude. You'll be happy to know, as I would, that my man was safely returned to the Imperative. Those Amaro can be stubborn brutes at times, but times like this makes a man appreciate what loyal companions they truly are. I'd say this one's earned himself some extra feed for dinner today. Another aether current. Oh shoot! I can fly! There you go, Tiana. Ah, you're back, Greenhorn? Hmm? What's that you've got with you? Containing building materials and other essential supplies needed for here. A fresh crate of supplies. Perhaps you're not so useless after all. Actually, I have an apology to make. While you were away, my commanding officer informed me that not only were you not a Greenhorn, you're not even a member of the Guard. I suppose I should have been able to tell by your unconventional garb. Anyhow, rest assured that I got a good tongue lashing for my presumptuousness. I won't let it happen again. That said, I am most grateful for your service. You're damn sight more useful than half the men here. Perhaps you'd consider joining us someday? In the meantime, I've been instructed to pass along your reward. Don't be a stranger now. No worries. We got a ring. And we got a weapon. Yay. Are any of these better? Yes. I'll take it. Update the gear. Alright. Good, we can fly now. I'm happy. Now we'll never come here again. Alright. That will be back plenty of times. Until tomorrow. You little jerk. Get over here. Gwe. The Amaro absent-mindedly munches on the fodder. You dislike the appearance of most of the size. This one's okay. It's better than what I had before, I think. A little bit, anyway. Alright, Lena, I did it. Yamaro fed? Good, the rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await development atop the main watchtower. I'll send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Oh, all the way up there? Dang, okay. Oh, wait. I have a flying mount now. Ha ha ha. And boy, am I glad I do. Oh, here we go. It begins. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. During the operation, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Proceed. Here we go. Oh, hey. It's clear now. That's nice. Man, the gear looks weird on them. I don't know why. Also, her eyes. Oh my gosh.
Keep moving. What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
What about that? Might be a little late for that now, buddy. Bye. Now go. Go. Do the swooping. Do the swooping thing. Grab her and go.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Say take out the airship if you can. Oh well, here we go. Let's go, Captain. Fight your way to Menphilia. This contingent has already entered. Let us follow. Oh, Alphado. Oh, but you. There you are, Shed. Mayhap you can lend us a hand. My men will occupy the enemy while we rescue the Oracle. Okay. Can I cross this? Come, we keep close to the wall. Oh. Never mind. My bad. Alizé! Here too, to arms! To arms! Time. Leave them to the guard. Okay? And one may boast the world's largest army. But women for women, we are no less mighty. Good. Not again. Crystarium scum!
Let's give them a show!
Press on the guard, the longer we take, the harder our task will become. Don't seem to be getting anywhere. Chet, Lena, go on ahead. We'll hold them here. Understood. With me, Chet. Way's clear. Good. Slurp, snort. We going up? We're going up. Okay. Amphilia! There she is. Quickly, free her! Zzz. Alright, go, go, go. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Escape from Loxenloft. Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. All this trouble because of me. I'm so sorry. Save your apologies until after we've escaped. It's quiet. Too quiet. Oh, it's the General! Is that Ranjit? This will not end well. Frick that! It's fine. I'll take him. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. I think not, old man. I bet I have faced worse. You will return to Yulmore. No, I won't be going back. For your own protection. Ah! Pathetic. No! Whoa! Are you alright? I'm fine. I just can't move. Godly, fierce beyond reckoning. Cannot maintain this onslaught forever. Be prepared to run. We will do no such thing. Oh no. Nope. And now it is you and me. Be careful, Shent. You are made of sterner stuff than the rest. Nope. I refuse. I still refuse. And I refuse again. In fact, I refuse while hitting you. Ha ha ha. Huff, huff. Ow! Will that be enough? I need a second wind. Frick. Okay, I think I made it. Goku Mox, do my bidding. Nope. Still refuse that. Wait, do I need to be going towards this? I forget. Okay. Seems you are no ordinary soldier.
Why do you persist in this folly?
Fine with this. Haha. Not so fine with that. Have your measure now. The game is up.
It's over.
No. Wow. What? Nope. Yep. Know your folly. Come on, Thancred. I know you have to be around here. No, I refuse. No.
You boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yule.
Yeah! Ooh! Woo-hoo! Oh, Thancred. Oh, no. Oh, Thancred, though.
Thancred?
New weapon. New job?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us. And what if I am?
Ah! Ha ha. Oh.
Break!
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmor dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the source to the first? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Norvend Ilmeg.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends.
Yay!
I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
True. How you doing, Thancred?
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Yulmorans from taking her prisoner. and as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ilmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things. First, rendezvous with Orianger.
Was gonna do that anyway, so cool.
And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
Was wanting to do that anyway. Light Wardens, be gone.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world.
Me?
I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Goodness, Thancred.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Oh god, this is a Fey forest.
We that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Orianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't.
No.
Why can't I remember?
It's the Fae.
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Fae magics. Played enough D&D and Pathfinder. Gosh darn it. Little tricksters. I was worried about the others back in Lakeland, but maybe I should be worried about us. Fairies, I take it. I'm trying my best to remember, but I feel like peering through frogs, through fog even. I mean, it's not 224, it's 719. Oh, God, no. I hate it. I hate it. Thancred, let's get to a town, and then I think I'm going to call it. Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is the home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies. who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. That's not great. Thancred is trying to think his way out of the present predicament. As it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Yonjay. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. What I could make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village, lead the rain? I don't know. Come. I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, of the different worlds and our mission. You may consider her an ally. Flower basket. Oh, so they have the summoning statues. The stone bears a striking resemblance to an Amaro. On close inspection, the stone appears to be a large horn. Perhaps if you were to blow into one of the holes, it would summon an Amaro, though it would be prudent to leave a rental fee just in case. Well, here we are. Yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case... Shent, there are a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive furrowed tip. Looking grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies. Believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all this later, but first I need you to help me find some. Oh. If a voice calls to you, under no circumstance should you respond. You'll only subject yourself to further mischief. There was a plant which might help us. If only I could remember what it looked like. You search the scrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Greetings, mortal. What is your name? Shantabetter, Shantabetter. A wonderful name. Pretty like morning dew and funny like caterpillars. I shall slice it and make it mine, all mine. When your name is mine, so are you. Your body begins to feel heavy. Beckoning fey magic have taken hold and your will is not entirely your own. It's okay, I can sprint! Searching for the scrub, you find what appears to be looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out. Oh, a visitor. Where are you from, pray tell? Oh. Perhaps this one had a hard of hearing. What brings you here? I'm here to see Yonjay. Ah, so you can hear me. Good, good. Come, let's chitter-chatter, jibber-jabber, bibble-babble. Today and tomorrow and forevermore. His body begins to feel heavy. That's okay. That's okay. We do a light jog. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find us some looking grass? Possessed of a furrowed tip, this peculiar plant can apparently be used to see hidden pixies. There you go. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the pixie's veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let us gather everyone and put Urange's little trick to good use. Oh, they are all around us.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
Oh yeah, the pixies. I forgot about that. We have one that can go back and forth.
How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Lee, with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we? Should we? Would we?
What now?
I don't know. But this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger, Pixie's honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
Pixie chores. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom. Alright. Good and interesting stuff. I think we're gonna leave it there for today, though, and pick this back up tomorrow. My goodness. This music. Alrighty then. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the raid again, Cyberbolt. I appreciate it. And thank you, Vanilla, for sending them my way. Thank you. I appreciate it. And also thank you, Lucian, for stopping by and chatting with me more. I always appreciate when y'all are able to be on here and experience this with me. Oh, goodness. I'm going to go ahead and follow Cyberbolt before I forget. There we go. Uh-oh. I don't know. How do I... No. Oh, well, we're fine. This is fine. I'll figure that out later. Okay. So yeah, we'll pick this back up tomorrow. I'll try to get on a little bit earlier. I was just feeling kind of wonky today, so I had kind of a late start. Just a little bit. So I'll try to be on at least a little bit earlier tomorrow. But until then, once again, thank you all very much for stopping by. I think I will, though, see if we can find someone to raid, perhaps? I would like to do that. If there's anyone online that you would like to recommend that I raid, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look on Twitch and see who's online. I'm gonna go to boop. Again, I want to at least try and make sure that they're not too far ahead of me. I don't want spoilers. Like there's... We'll go ahead and rate this person. Just doing some leveling and miscellaneous rambling, so they're probably not too far ahead. Okay, yeah, I'm dumb. Boop. Da, 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 da. Okay, and I'm gonna start the race shortly. But again, thank you all very much for watching, for following, for rating. All that, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.